The budget was handed down in the service of our immediate priorities and our generational responsibilities. It was all about helping the most vulnerable people while also supporting Middle Australia and investing in the future of our people and growth in the economy. And what we've been able to do is to show that we can provide some cost of living relief for people without adding to inflation. And economists have pointed out in the last couple of days that they consider the steps taken in the budget to be broadly neutral when it comes to inflation. The Treasury has been incredibly clear that elements of our cost of living plan will actually take some of the edge off the inflation forecast next year, particularly our energy relief plan. So our budget has been carefully calibrated to address these cost of living pressures in our economy without adding to inflation, and I'm very confident that that is what they will do. Now, this is a budget for all of Australia. It pays particular attention to the most vulnerable, but it provides substantial help right through Middle Australia because we recognise that Australians are under the pump. Now, tonight, Peter Dutton has to put an end to this ridiculous charade from his party, which is pretending at the same time that we should both spend less and spend more in the budget. Angus Taylor says we shouldn't be providing this cost of living relief. Susan Lee says we should be providing more cost of living relief. Peter Dutton needs to put an end to this division. Now, Peter Dutton is a divisive figure, but he's not a credible figure. Peter Dutton takes his cues from Tony Abbott and Scott Morrison. Everybody's moved on from Tony Abbott and Scott Morrison except for Peter Dutton. His strategy is to divide Australians, to pit Australians against each other in the aftermath of this budget. Our budget is about bringing people together, support for the vulnerable, support for Middle Australia, and key investments in opportunities and future growth in the economy. That is our priority as a government. Tonight, Peter Dutton will play the usual divisive politics in the aftermath of the budget. He will try and divide people. He will try and pit Australians against Australians, but the budget is designed to bring people together.